I don't know if I can do this, guys.
There are so many things you can eat, but what if eating yourself might actually be the best option, at least from time to time? I only ate myself for 72 hours, like literally, or almost. What I really mean, why I did it, and why you might want to do it yourself as well is going to be the topic of today's video.
Let's go!
Because you shouldn't sleep on this. It's actually a very strong way to improve your health and energy, and maybe even prevent cancer. But more on that later. So when I say I ate myself, I'm talking about autophagy. No, I didn't literally cut off my finger, put it on a grill and had that for breakfast. I'm sorry.
How dare you!
But I'm gonna tell you what autophagy is, why you can call it eating yourself, and how it was for me to eat myself for 3 whole days. I don't know, it sounds kind of weird. So what exactly is autophagy? The word autophagy is a combination of 2 Greek words and translated means self-devouring or self-eating. Autos, if that's the correct pronunciation, means self, and phagomai, I don't know, means to eat. It is an important process in your body for balancing sources of energy at critical times in development and in response to nutrient stress, aka mostly when you're fasting. When you fast for about 24 to 48 hours, autophagy starts. But also switching to a low-carb diet can help as well, because your body switches from carbs to fats as an energy source, and exercising helps as well. And this autophagy is simply the process of reusing old and damaged cell parts. And if you didn't skip biology in school, you know that cells build organs and tissue in your body. And each cell contains parts that keep it functioning, but also those parts get damaged over time. Then they become useless, trash, litter, however you want to call it, and autophagy comes in. It's a recycling system. And autophagy allows these cells to disassemble the trash parts and repurpose it into new healthy parts. That's why it's recycling. You get it? Also, it gets rid of non-functional parts your body doesn't need anymore. But that's not all there is to know about this process. So let's look closer at the benefits or why autophagy is good or helpful. The process I just explained, of course, plays a huge role in your body's health, efficiency and your longevity as well. If you couldn't recycle damaged parts of your cells, it would definitely not be a good thing, right? And studies like this one also explained that there is decreased autophagy as you age. It also just serves as a healing process. And some people, especially online, seem to swear by it. They claim it's definitely helping them to improve their skin, lose weight, improve mental clarity, have more energy, and even much more. Also, in the early days, maybe you know this, fasting actually was a common medicine to fight illness or a common way to treat diseases. We kind of seem to forget that nowadays, but maybe you too remember that your mom told you to not eat anything when you had diarrhea, for example, or you just felt sick. And besides secretly snacking anyways, when you actually did not eat, it helped. It actually works. And different studies showed the positive impact of autophagy on certain diseases. Studies also revealed that autophagy can help preventing the creation of tumors in the early stages. But also the same study showed that autophagy actually helps the cancer in later stages. Also, some people do say it's not really that good. Autophagy isn't really helping that much. I think overall it's not a very obvious beneficial or disadvantageous thing to do. It's definitely important for your body, but inducing it on purpose, we need more actual studies about that. Another study highlighted this as well. I think, as always, it seems to be about balance again. Too much autophagy probably isn't good, and too little definitely isn't either. Also, it is probably highly dependent on the individual. For some, inducing autophagy and fasting is much more beneficial than for others. But what I think is definitely very important as well is the mental aspect of autophagy, or more so fasting. This is a very big reason for me to fast for 72 hours now. Of course, you might imagine it's not easy to not eat anything for 3 whole days. Honestly, I don't know if I will actually be able to do it. I'll definitely try 2 days, 3 days. It's gonna be tough. But you'll see later in this video if I actually made it. But what this also does, to not eat for 3 whole days, it really helps to reset your dopamine levels. It helps with actually going for delayed gratification. I'm really looking forward to my first meal after fasting for 3 days. And it works the same for just 2 days, for example, or 1 whole day. We don't usually do that, right? But that's what I like about this. I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to see if I'm actually able to do it. If I can go without food for that much time. Or if I'm still a slave to my carb cravings. Also, I wanted to reset after my Thailand vacation. If you're actually following me a bit more closely, you know I've been in Thailand for 3 weeks now. That's also why my skin may look a lot darker suddenly. And I can honestly tell you, not proud to say that, but my diet and what I consumed definitely wasn't too beneficial for my health and energy. I felt good because I was outside in the sun and everything, but my diet, also the alcohol, sorry guys. So I wanted to reset. I wanted a reset now after eating a little bit like shit. It wasn't too bad, but it definitely wasn't good. Kind of detox my body, kill the bad cells, recycle them, get new healthy cells, and then start with a proper keto diet again. That's what I'm gonna do next, after cleaning my body, cleaning my mind, and hopefully successfully do this 72-hour fast. But the question is, how did it go? How did I feel and how did it affect me? Okay guys, this is day 1. I'm already about 24 hours into the fast. First 24 hours, pretty alright. I thought a lot about food, especially today. But so far I'm doing pretty alright. I'm hungry. I also did a workout with my friend and it wasn't the best, but I also didn't really work out properly in Thailand, so I didn't expect a great workout. I definitely have some carb cravings. That's also why I want to get back onto the keto diet as well, because you won't have those cravings after some time. But I'll keep you updated about in a couple hours, I guess.
Alright guys, this is the end of day 2. So we are about 30 hours, 32 hours in. The cravings were definitely strong early in the day. I think now it's getting better. Like I feel like my body's kind of getting used to it. But I also will admit I don't really feel much difference. I'm hungry and I don't want to do the work. Like I don't want to edit my next video. I'm doing it in the background. You can probably see it. I feel just like, I don't know, I don't want to do this. I mean, I sometimes have this because I don't really like the editing too much. But like my eyes just kind of hurt, man. I have lights on, but I don't know, they're kind of burning. I think I'm gonna wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow at lunchtime, I think I'm gonna make a new video, update you. So far, it's really not that spectacular, but I'm also used to fasting for many hours. Haven't done 3 days yet, but I'm definitely used to intermittent fasting and also not eating for almost 1 day. That's all for now. See you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's the morning of the 3rd day after starting my fast, or 2nd day after starting my fast. I'm 43 hours in right now. Tomorrow will be the last day. This day, I feel very shaky or jittery, or I don't even know the right word. I don't know, it probably doesn't look too bad. I always struggle with this a little bit. It's shaking a little bit, my hands if I put them out like this. But this morning it feels worse, definitely. I think I need to get some more electrolytes. I woke up at 4:15 and I didn't continue to sleep because I felt like, okay, I can wake up. Also, I did go to bed yesterday at 8:30 maybe. So it's enough sleep for me. But I don't feel too good, honestly. I will definitely get some more electrolytes in. I had some water with lime and salt. Guys, it helped a little bit, but I think it's gonna take some time until my body actually realizes the electrolytes. I might also drink a coffee. Well, I will. I just prepared a coffee. It's about 7 now. I also quit caffeine at the same time, and I did not prepare for the fast. So I don't recommend you do this the same way I did, because I had a lot of instant gratification and drugs, like in the terms of like alcohol, but also that you sugar, like carb heavy meals, shitty food, honestly, in Thailand. And I came back and I said, okay, let's fast. But the last meal I had were like 2 cheap trash pizzas from a store and a donut and a smoothie. Don't do it like that, guys. Like, I would definitely get onto a keto diet beforehand, get nutrients in my body as well, and then do the fast. I think what I'm doing right now is a little bit stupid. So I don't know if I will go the full 72 hours. I might have like a little bit of fat beforehand, but I don't think that's too bad. It won't break the autophagy, but we'll see. Maybe the coffee helps. I will keep you updated. Later this day, I want to go to the sauna and to the gym. I also don't know if that's a good idea. So just a quick update. I had my coffee, had some more salt water. Starting to feel a bit better. Still not great. I think I just had too little nutrients over the last weeks, actually. Because in Thailand, I didn't eat superb. Let's put it that way. But I feel better now. I think I'm gonna do some work. Gonna do some editing, and then I will probably go to the gym, go for a short run, go to the sauna, and then see how I feel after that. So guys, I had my coffee earlier, had some more salt, some more water, and it's starting to be better. Start to feel better. My hand isn't as shaky anymore. I just think quitting the caffeine at the same time as quitting all the carbs and generally just food wasn't a good idea. Probably too much. I thought I was fine, or I'm gonna be fine, because I did kind of slowly taper off the caffeine, but I guess not slowly enough. But yeah, so far right now I'm feeling better. Not great, but it's okay. Like, especially now after the coffee, I think it's getting better, and I'm gonna go to the gym now. Go into the sauna as well. I'm a little bit scared, but it's gonna be fine, I think. Getting that heat exposure is gonna help with cleansing my body as well. So I'm gonna take the risk, and hopefully I'll make it through this day, or at least till the evening, because now we are at almost 48 hours.
Nice.
Autophagy should have started by now. And I'm in ketosis as well. Okay guys, I'm 50 hours in now, and I can tell you one thing for sure. This is probably one of the best trainings to develop discipline. Bro, I want to eat everything, honestly. I'm gonna go buy some food for tomorrow. Hopefully that works. Hopefully I don't buy a donut, but I think I'm fine because I just bought stuff as well after I went to the gym. Also, it was okay. Like, I was fearing that maybe the nutrient deficiency might be worse. And the workout definitely wasn't good, and I didn't feel superb in the sauna. Or actually, the sauna was okay. That was normal. But running, yeah, I didn't feel... I definitely felt that I'm not on peak performance right now. But yeah, I'm gonna get some food. Less than 1 day to go. Yeah. I don't know if I can do this, guys. I mean, I'm almost there. I'm about 56 hours in. It's the evening of day 3. But I also think buying some food was a mistake, because now I have food at home and I'd just love to have something to eat. I'd really love to have some ground beef with veggies, some tomato sauce, some feta. Man. Shit. Like, the difference when I turn a light on and it's actual proper lighting, I look so much more energetic. I'm just editing right now a little bit. I'm gonna get my MCT oil now. Just maybe a tablespoon, nothing more than that, to first of all get my stomach used to having something again, and also just, yeah, to have some calories again. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a proper meal. I don't know if I should eat like a full meal immediately, but I also don't feel like those 3 days were like too long. probably have like a small meal first, then a proper meal, and then finally get back into a keto diet. So far, the main things to take away for you from this video, from my fasting experience. First of all, prepare yourself. Like before you start a fast, I think it's best to get into ketosis, get onto a low carb diet, but I don't think it's necessary. It just will help with the carb cravings. But get nutrients into your body before you start a fast. Eat properly at least a couple of days before that. Second of all, eat at least anything before you start the fast, because like I said earlier, I think I didn't really eat too well before I started this fast. My last meal was like 2 small tiny pizzas from a store, a donut and a fruit shake, a smoothie, and a kefir. Oh, I forgot, I also had some beef jerky. Not too bad, but yeah, not good. It's hard. It's definitely not easy. I think some people can do it more easily. Personally, I just love to eat, I guess. I mean, everybody says that. Maybe I just lack the discipline as well. I just want to eat all the time. Like, I want to eat. Not literally all the time, not 24/7, but most of the time I'm just thinking, some food right now would be good. And some food right now would be good. But I mean, I'm almost there. I'm just gonna push through. And also, it is really, really good for building discipline. Like, this is one of the hardest things I've done when it comes to discipline. To not eat, especially after I got myself some food from the store. And now there is food over there. It's the worst thing. Like, it made it so much worse. I might even have like a small snack later. Yeah, I'm going to bed, so right now, but without carbs. So with all that being said, I'm just gonna do the night and then I'm almost at 72 hours. But yeah, see you tomorrow. Stay great. Hopefully I don't fall unconscious in my sleep. Alright, so it's the morning of the last day. I'm not jittery, or this is my normal jittery. It looked so bad on the footage. I started editing yesterday. I'm feeling good, actually. I think, for one, I'm kind of starting to get used to not having the carbs, or yeah, maybe also just not having food in general. But I think the carb cravings, because I did not go on a low carb diet before, are pretty bad. And I'm starting to finally accept it. And also, secondly, of course, yesterday having some fat, and I also had a little bit of protein because I snacked a small sausage, a cabanossi. I don't know if that's what's the English word, or if that's the English word. Yeah, you could maybe say, okay, that stopped autophagy. Okay, maybe it did. But yeah, it was literally just one. So I don't know. It probably didn't stop the autophagy for long, because that's not many calories. Right now it's about 4 hours until we are finally finishing the 72 hours fast. Okay, technically it was more like a 56-hour fast, I guess. And then a little bit of calories, but if you can excuse me for that, I think it didn't really do anything much to my body. I will just try to get some work done now. But yeah, I'm feeling alright. I don't want to go to the gym now because I think I'm gonna eat first and then go to the gym in the evening, I guess. I definitely could not perform very well right now. But again, I also did not work out for last about 3 weeks because I was on vacation, or at least not properly. I did go hiking and I did do a small workout, but it's just not comparable. I think after I'm having a proper meal, it's gonna be much better. So I'm just gonna do some mental, cognitive work, then have my first meal and finally call it a day. Very interesting experiment. Very, very hard. I expected this because I'm not used to fasting so long, but I also kind of hoped that I would get used to it, which I'm kind of doing now, but again, maybe it's because I had some calories, some fat, but I also feel very clear-headed. I don't have any brain fog. I think I might try this again in April, maybe, during Easter holidays, maybe. Yeah, that would make sense. But for now, I'm just happy to get some nutrients back into my body. Like I said, the last couple of weeks weren't too good for that. I'm also looking forward to going on a keto diet again, very much. But with all that being said, we're almost done now. I don't think I will make another video, so I hope this video was any helpful. If it was, I'd appreciate a like, but that's up to you. With all that being said, stay excellent, maybe try some fasting yourself, and see you in the next one. Bye! I wanted to start with a small meal.